let's have a look. Happy Monday morning. We had some great results over the weekend. I worked with a few of my clients last week, a lot of my clients last week, and God, we got some fantastic results. If you didn't see on my Instagram a couple of days ago, we had one client that I guided through about $75,000 worth of debt, and which is really weighing a lot on her business. And so we did an energetic alignment to clearing that debt. And here's the thing, when it comes to an amount of money that you don't know where it's going to come from, it's really important to keep our portal open, to keep your ideas open. So in that, we did that session, we did that energetic alignment to her goal. Actually, we didn't do it to 75,000. We really came down to what does she need cleared now? And it was about $45,000 worth of debt. And 2 hours after our call, she messaged me to say that she got a random phone call from her accountant to say that she's going to get a tax refund of $65,000. So she was over the moon, absolutely ecstatic, and that's most of her debt cleared, or everything that was urgent to clear and a bit more. The other one was, I had a client and I could feel in her content that it felt heavy, that it felt very pushy, very salesy, without actually saying it. What she was saying wasn't bad, but it was just the energetic feeling of it that wasn't on point for her. So we did a couple of shifts, and I've just gone into her Instagram now, and it feels so much better. So sometimes when we say the right word in our content, the energy that we hold when we write it actually can come across a lot more powerful than anything else. So if you guys want me to have a look energetically on anything that you're working through right now, any goals that you have, feel free to pop it in the comments below. I've got a client here. She is on her goal is a $12,000 February. So let's have a look at her alignment to that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71. Yeah, so let's say 70%. So what I wanted to have a look at too, because this actually came in intuitively before I jumped on here, is that this is a woman that is so into her growth, so into her personal development, really understands her blocks, really is so good with doing the inner work. Maybe too well. And what do I mean by that? Sometimes we can wrap ourselves up in the identity of our healing, of our growth, and therefore never feel enough to receive. So I want to just put in here, if she just backs herself, knowing that who she is enough exactly the way she is. How much can she earn this month? 10, 20, let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000, 8,000, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. She won't reach her goal. She'll reach so much more. And this is the thing. So many times we think we're blocked, and we think we can see patterns of behavior that don't work for us, right? But what doesn't work for us more is thinking that they are blocking you from what you want right now. Ooh. So here's the question for everyone on here and watching the replay is, what you want right here, right now, the person you are right here, right now, can you receive that? Yes. Right. You have a goal right here because the person you are can receive it. But it is the thought processes that you hold that hold you back. Not who you are, but the thought processes that you have. Let me just read this. I'd love to hear what you feel energetically from looking at my Insta content. And I have been trying hard to be present and share my life space. Okay, let's have a look at this color space design. I'm going to jump on my computer because I'm already on live on Instagram, so I can't do two at once. Let me have a look for you. Okay, so tell me, Ellie, what's your objective? Is your objective to get sales? Is your objective to, on your Instagram, to have an online sort of like space where people can see your work, as in like a portfolio? That's the word I was looking for. What is your objective? Choose art for your wall. Start here. Okay. To try and grow collectors. Honestly, by the way, I love the art. To get sales and share my process. Okay. I love the art. There's a part of you that feels like I'm holding back. It feels like there's a wall between you and your audience. I'm not good enough. I'm too small an artist. I don't have the following, the recognition. I don't have the XYZ to be where I want to be, to get the sales that I want to get. I think you're building interest. If interest is what you want to build, you're building it. You've got eyes on you. But there's still a wall up that is not getting you sales. I think you get a lot of, tell me, do you get people saying that you've got beautiful, I love this piece, you've got beautiful work, that what you do is wonderful, inspiring, like all those things that are great, but they don't equal a sale. It's almost like, yeah, I'm glad you like the work, but buy it. Oh, I really like this one. Anyway, forget my personal choice tastes here. That's what energetically your feed is currently saying to you. All right? There's a part of you that is holding yourself back because you don't feel enough. And when we don't feel enough, there's something that is saying, I'm not ready to receive what is waiting for me. I also really love sharing. Yes, I get a lot of feedback. Yeah, you would. I mean, it's beautiful work and it feels inviting, but it says stay at a distance. It almost says, actually, this is the language. What I do is beautiful, but it's not good enough for you to buy. That's what it says. And it's got nothing to do with the painting or the art, because I think some of these are not just paintings. It's everything to do with how you see yourself. So if you own that my paintings are beautiful, I'm ready to let them go, people can have them. It would be so wonderful to see these in your space. Right? This is perfect for your lounge room. This is ideal for your dining room. This would be wonderful on that hall space. But when you feel into your art being on someone else's space and then buying it, how does that make you feel? There's going to be a part of you that feels exciting that you're making a sale, but there's going to be another part of you that retracts. And for everyone listening here, there's always, when we are not making the sales that we want, there's always going to be part of us that feels good when we make a sale, but there's also going to be part of you that contracts. And this is the part that has all the feedback for us. I don't know how to open that door. I feel ready and want to jump in. Two parts here. There's the practical part and then there's the energetic part, right? The practical part says something like, and use this to feed your imagination, right? So something like, wouldn't it be great for people to bring their photos of their lounge rooms, their photos of the space that they want designed, right? And you can sit there with this picture and go, I have the best piece of art for this. So you recommend to them what would fill that space. And by doing this over and over again, you get confident on how to match your artwork to where it needs to go, to the sale, right? So that's an idea for the practicality of it. Energetically, there's a part of you that doesn't feel good enough. And there's a part of you that feels that what you create is not good enough. And that needs to be dismantled, right? That little girl in there that feels not good enough, that feels like she's being dismissed, that feels like she can't show anyone because of embarrassment, she needs to be healed. You need to hold her hand and bring her forward into today, because that's the part of you, that's the mentality that we're using when we're looking at our creation, when we're looking at sales, when we're looking at connecting with people. But instead, I want you to look at your business, your world, through the wise lens that you have today, because she's so much more powerful. The woman you are has so much more grace, more power, more magnetism than that little girl inside you. So she gets to heal and integrate with you, so she keeps her creativity, because some of that creativity that you create your work from is from her. But you also heal the parts of her that feels hurt and misunderstood, and that feels like she needs to fall back into the shadows of life. She needs to be healed to come and step out. Does that make sense for you? Yeah. So heal the little girl, and if you want help, let me know. And also get your work out there in a way that you can suggest the space it goes into. This is also really good when working with corporates. And it's like, come into my space, tell me what I need in here. And I used to do a lot of that with crystals back in the day. Actually, I did a lot of it during COVID, believe me or not. I'd go into their space and feel into the energy of it, feel and look at the aesthetics of it, and go, okay, this is a boardroom. You need something to really bring ideas together, that collaboration energy, that work together energy. This is a space for quiet time. This is a space for productivity, and really marry up what piece goes in what area. Actually, doing businesses and corporate can be a really good place to start, because sometimes it doesn't feel as personal when you're going into someone's home. So have a play with that and see how it goes for you. Is there anything else we need to do today? I think there's something else for you. You have a connection with the sea that is more powerful than you think. Got a hair here, sorry. That connection you have with the sea brings you so much inner wisdom and clarity. Utilize that. Whether it's you just sitting by the ocean and staring into it and feeling that vibration, there is some power in that. I think that's your first place to start here, Ellie. Not I think, I know, because it doesn't come up this powerful when it's not needed. That is your special space. Yeah, there's a lot of information in that special space for you. And I almost feel like it's one particular spot. It's not like grab any body of water. I feel like for you, there's your go-to place. And there's a reason you're drawn into that place, because it's like a portal for you. If I sat there, would I get it? Probably not, because it's not my space. Even so, I am a water person. This is a spot that your energy is attracted to, because it is your portal to receive information for you. I'm going to leave it there for you. I've got my next appointment coming up, but feel free to jump into my DMs and ask me anything. It's always open. Enjoy your day, beautiful people.